Okay, so behind me, we have a really cool setup for you. The brand new 22 GMC Hummer EV pickup, one of the first few hundred made for production. And then right next to it is a legacy in very nice condition, Hummer H2 SUT. So EV and internal combustion. One you can hear running right behind me, and the other is in run mode but completely silent, being an EV. When you see these two vehicles side by side, you can see the signature Hummer styling cues, the way they segmented the light bar on the new Hummer versus the segments in the Hummer front end grille. Has a similar stance, but you can see how much more massive, monstrous, and powerful the stance is of the Hummer EV. It sits about 6 inches higher than the H2 hood line. And everybody said when the H2 was out, it was massive. Well, it was massive. It was a big truck. But the Hummer EV is an even more massive truck. When you look at the side profile, a lot of the same. The squared off fender lines are very similar. You can see the shape of the hood, windshield, and the roof marker lights. If you do a comparison side by side, it's really neat to see the comparison of those legacy styling cues incorporated into the new truck. The bed on the new Hummer EV pickup is much more functional. You can see the short bed size of the prior. The new truck was a lot more spacious. We thought this was really a unique opportunity to see the classic next to the new classic. Take a look inside the old one. This is actually a customer vehicle, so there's some stuff in there. But you can see pretty tight back seat on the prior generation. Pretty vertical back seat. It's still pretty nice interior. If you look at the new Hummer EV, now this has a lot of stuff in it, and because it is a sold vehicle, we have a lot of the customer's items in the back. He doesn't want the plastics taken off. Has the car cover, some chargers, and some other items in the back. But you can still get an idea. Very spacious, nicely reclined back seat, a lot of legroom. It's very similar in interior dimensions to a Sierra crew cab, which has almost limousine-like backseat legroom. Love the attention to detail too. This material they use in the door panels is just fantastic. It's got a nice texture, but very premium. And these copper highlighted accents on the trim really add some neat, distinctive character. And you've got to love the lunar imprint on the speaker covers. Really a cool attention to detail. Speaking of attention to detail, there's some really neat little signature cues. You have to love the American flag. What's more American than a Hummer? And the squared off mirror. You can see the Hummer H2 squared off mirror on a bit of a pedestal. Squared off mirror on a pedestal, but also incorporating all of the most modern camera technology that's even available in anything today. But even the tires, the massive old 17-inch tires on the Hummer, one of the huge signatures, those big knobby all-terrain tires. You look at these 18-inch Wrangler Duratrack off-road mudding tires really look pretty cool. So the old helicopter hooks that were on the original Hummer Humvees, this doesn't have helicopter hooks. Plus the Hummer EV weighs a lot. But it does have some really beastly looking tow hooks and a whole lot tougher looking than the H2s. So you can see these really heavy duty tow hooks. Functional, rugged, and very stylish. And you compare those to the rigid mounted tow hooks. It's a big difference. So in every way, GMC took what was the original Hummer and improved upon it. So they've added style, fashion, elegance, even more ruggedness in an EV. So really, really an amazing accomplishment by GMC. And they're the first to really bring a super truck EV for the world.